Welcome back to the channel, welcome back to another video. So today I just want to go through some of the up and coming stuff coming up on Mad About Horror. Obviously pre-order stuff and everything. I just want to do a little quick video because there's some really good stuff coming out, and I want to cover it, and yeah, so let's get into it. So we're going to start off with, we're not going to start off looking at any of these stuff really. I want to look at this one in particular, this Mezco one of It. It looks absolutely fantastic. I saw this a few weeks ago, and it just looks really good. I mean, the sculpt on that face is really good. I mean, it looks so creepy with all them teeth in its mouth. His eyes and everything look really good. So this is going to be probably one I might have to order because it looks really good. I absolutely love it. Obviously it'll be the same size as the usual size of these ones. Which one have I got? It's the Chucky. So it'll probably about the same size as Chucky. I reckon it'd be a bit smaller than Annabelle. But it'd be about the same size as Chucky. But I mean, yeah. Some of the pictures are just really good. I mean, that head sculpt is so creepy. I mean, I mean, the way the painting did the eyes and everything really do pop, and the teeth and everything. Yeah, definitely a really good one, this one. With sounds as well, so it does make sounds. So I'm assuming it says probably certain lines from the movie. Maybe does a certain laugh, and yeah. But yeah, fantastic. Really good one. I think it'll probably sell out pretty quick as well, so I might have to try and pre-order this if I can. You can see the sizes there. So it's about the same size as your Chucky by the looks of it. But yeah, it looks really good. The material and everything, the clothing and that looks really good. But it's that head sculpt. The clothing obviously looks good, but the head sculpt is really good on it. I mean, it's just the paintwork on them eyes. You see like the bloodshot and everything around the edges of the eyes. Really good. That yellow of his pupil of his eye and everything just really pops. And his teeth and everything. Yeah, it's really good. Really creepy. So I think I might have to pre-order this one. It's not too expensive though. It's about the same price as the other ones of Mezco. I think it's about £89, but obviously you've got to pay delivery as well. So wait for it to load back up. Yeah, so it's about £89.95 plus delivery. So yeah, you're talking probably about just under 100 quid. Really good. And this one as well. This sculpt looks absolutely fantastic. This one's a bit more expensive. It's £199 with delivery. You're talking over £200. But this one, yeah. I don't know. I don't really want to get another Michael Myers because this is obviously Michael Myers from Halloween Kills, and it wasn't exactly a brilliant film. It was okay, but it wasn't as good as the first Halloween and the original, obviously, the Halloween. And what I wanted to do for my display is keep, obviously I've got the original Halloween from Trick or Treat Studios, and I wanted to get, because I've got the mask as well, the original mask with it, and I've got the knife as well now. And obviously I've done videos all on these, so you can check the videos out, reviews and stuff like that. And the other thing I was going to get, to go with the Michael Myers, I was going to get Halloween Ends once it's scale figure and the mask. But after seeing the film being so bad and terrible, it's really put me off, so I don't think I'm going to bother. But looking at this figure here, he's really good. I mean, the head sculpt and everything, the detail of putting it, I can't even zoom in for you. The detail of putting it is really good. And the weathering and everything to the his suit and everything he wears, the overalls. You've got the blood effects there on the side of his cheek. And that side looks just brilliant, that burnt side. Yeah, it's really good sculpt on this one. You've got the bandage on the hand as well. You've got the hands as well, and the hands look really good again. They're getting a lot better, Trick or Treat Studios, and doing the sculpts and everything on the hands. A lot better than they did with the first one, the 78, but you can get the accessory to go with that one. I really wish though, they'll start putting pegs in with it, because as I say, I've done a video on mine, on my 1/6 scale, Michael Myers Halloween, and the peg joint snapped in his hand, and I can't find a peg to replace it. I ordered some off eBay and they was far too small, so they was no good. So I wish they'll start adding pegs with these for when they do break, because once they're broke, you can't do anything with it. I can't find anywhere online to get a new peg for it. And the only thing I can do is literally just super glue it, and you do that, but then you super glue it and you can't move the hand anymore. So when you got these new hands coming out and everything, but the extra one you get with the accessory pack with the 78 one, with me having to super glue it to his wrist, I cannot change his hands unless I change his hands over and keep it the same, basically the same hand all the time. So that is really annoying, and it annoys me the fact that they bring these out but they don't bring the extra pegs out for when that happens, because I'm not the first person to happen to. I've seen it happen to a few other people who have bought that figure, that piece. So it probably happens all the time, so there must be somewhere where you can get them, but I don't understand why they can't just add them to these. It'd make life a lot easier and simpler for when that peg joint snaps on that wrist, because once it's gone, and you've got to just basically glue his hand on. But as I say, you've got to keep the same hand on, so it's really annoying. So yeah, they need to do that. I don't expect them to be obviously watching this video and listening to me, but they really do need to start sort of adding that. I mean, if they want to put the price up just because of adding that, you don't need to add the price up much. You could add about $5 or extra more, because surely if they don't cost that much, the ball joints for them. But getting back to this piece, yeah, it's a really good looking figure. The head sculpt and everything looks fantastic. The weathering looks fantastic. The paintwork's fantastic. The overalls look really good. Look nice and long in his arms and everything, and in the legs and everything, which is good. It covers the wrist peg, which is always nice, because you can see the wrist peg a bit on the 78, but obviously that was the first one they ever did, so you can sort of forgive them for some of the mistakes they made. But you can get the accessory pack with that one now anyway. So yeah, really good one, that one. So again, I don't know, I mean, the weathering and everything looks really good, but yeah, I'm tempted, but I think I'm going to pass on this, because I don't want too many of the same figure, even though technically it's not the same figure, because it's a bit different. He's weathered and all the rest of it, and well, not weathered, but he's been burnt and everything, because it's from Halloween Kills. But I don't want to get too many of the same figure, so it's I'll have to leave that one. But again, really good piece. It looks fantastic. I don't know if they've got any other ones. What catches my eye? Again, I'm really debating if to pre-order that one. I don't think it says when it's actually coming out. Let's go click on that again. So I don't know if it says when it's coming out. There we go. It comes out in January 2023. So I've got a while yet anyway, so I don't think I'll be rushing to pre-order it. Hopefully they don't sell out of them. Probably will, no my luck. Every time I try to get some when I've got the money, it disappears where I can't get hold of it. I was going to order the Art the Clown 1/6 scale figure from Mad About Horror, but they've just sold out of them, so I don't know what I'm going to do there. You got some more other Michael Myers ones coming out of the films, but I didn't like them films, so I won't bother getting them. But again, they look good. The sculpts and everything, and the how they look and everything looks good. It looks like they do out the film and everything, but I'm not a fan of the movie, so I try to stick with things what I like, what I've seen in is the movie, and if I like the movie then I'll get the piece, but if I don't like the movie then there's no point in getting it, because you want that connection, don't you, to your pieces. There's no point just getting it for the sake of it. This one looks really good, but again, I don't think it'll look right being a 1/6 scale figure. This one comes out in February 2023, but I just don't think it'll work as a 1/6 scale figure. It looks really good, but the head sculpt doesn't look that good, to be fair to me. It looks a bit too plasticky. I think it probably needs a bit more maybe a bit more weathering, a bit more dulling down that sharpness of it, because it does look real plasticky to me. I mean, the NECA one I've got, I think looks better than that. The head sculpt of the NECA one looks better than that one, to be fair. Yeah, its teeth and everything look good in its mouth and everything, but I think it just needs a bit of work to it. It needs a bit more weathering to it, dull it down a bit. But the hands and everything again looks good. The accessories and stuff you get with it looks good. The clothing looks really good. Get the little pumpkin, what's like supposed to be like on fire, and you get the diorama with this one as well. And it's got images of the box as well. Yeah, the box looks good. Looks good, the artwork and everything on the box, so you could display it with a box behind it. Don't know if you can hear that, I can hear loads of birds outside me bar. Real noisy. Yeah, I think the only thing what's lacking in this, I reckon it's the head sculpt. The head sculpt don't look right to me. I can't even get it back up again. There we go. I mean, that looks really good. That's how I think a lot of people would have it on the shelves anywhere like that. I don't think I would have it like that. Unless they go back and do some more work on it, but I don't think they will do now. I would have it on display like that. But again, the diorama as well. The diorama looks a bit plain. Again, they could have done with a bit more weathering and stuff to it. It looks a bit, again, too plasticky. Yeah, it's a bit of a miss one really to me for this one. Again, I won't go out my way to get it. As I say, I don't think it would work as a 1/6 figure. I mean, because it depends on the size. If it's the same size as Michael Myers, then it doesn't work. Obviously, if it's a lot, it needs to be smaller, a lot smaller, because I think you're pretty sure in the film it's what a few years ago when I watched it, but it's like supposed to be like a kid in it basically, but obviously like a demon kid or whatever. But he's not supposed to be like the size of a grown man, so don't know. I'd have to wait until other YouTubers and stuff like that get this one and they review it, and then we'll know for definite how it looks. But at the moment, the head sculpt don't look right to me. Again, these are all just my opinions. You've got some of these little other figures and stuff. Again, not really that interested in these ones. You've got some more Gremlins. We've got tons of Gremlins now. I don't know how they keep making them, to be fair. I think once you've got a few, you don't need any more. Again, this one from NECA looks really good. This is a 12-inch figure. And obviously he's on his little bike. It's Billy out of Saw. It's coming out in 2023. Yeah, what's the date? January 2023 it comes out. So this one looks really, really good. Again, could be worth pre-ordering this one. Nice big one to put on the shelf. I think it'll stand out really good as well with him being on his bike. Look really good on your shelf. Paintwork and everything looks good. Sculpts and everything looks good. I am not too into my plastic ones, but it does look good, this one. I'm not a big fan of Saw, so that's the only thing what sort of pulls me back from not buying this one, because I'm not the biggest fan of Saw. I liked the first one, the second one, and then it started being all the same, didn't it really? So it started getting a bit boring. I did like the first one though, so that might be the only reason I would get it, because I like the first one. But it does look really good. The bike and everything looks really good as well. Nice colour, vibrant colours on it and everything. Yeah, I think it's a good piece to have. What's the price on that one? It was 120 delivery, maybe about 130 quid with delivery as well, so not too bad. And then you've got the other one, they're bringing out a smaller version to your average size one of NECA pieces. So again, it'd be difficult to pick which one I would want to get. I don't know if I would get the big one. I think the big one would look better though. I mean, that looks okay, but it's not as good detail, is it, on the bike and everything. I reckon this would be pretty small. I reckon it should be, I would have thought, it'd be about the same size as Sam from Trick or Treat Sam from Trick or Treat movie. What NECA have done, I reckon it'd be about the same size. Might be slightly bigger with him being sat on his bike, but this is about 40 quid. But normal price of NECA figures. So again, I don't know. If I was going to go for one of them, I'd probably end up going for the one on the bigger version on the bike. And you got some more them Toons things coming out. Not really interested in them. This Mezco one, I'm not too sure about this one. It looks, I don't like seeing, you know, like the joints and everything on it, and this one you can see the joints really, really bad, so it's sort of, I don't think it's as good. It's only 35 quid though, so it's good, the fact that obviously you get all different head sculpts and stuff like that, and you change his arms, which is good, and obviously that's why they've done it, so you can change it up. The images and everything look good. That one's not so good. It don't really look like him, to be fair. And then that one, it's not 100% there, no. So yeah, it's piece not for me, basically. It's coming out 2023. I think that was said August. That looks like a good one, but I think the vampire, Dracula, should I say? Again, I would rather get that in a retro foam if they ever release it in a retro foam. I think that's about it, really. Ain't much else to go over. It was just them couple of pieces what stood out to me. Yeah, there's no else really what stands out for me. They're just the usual stuff. You've got more Michael Myers. You got the one. On the second one, that one looks good. I've already seen reviews on that online, so you can check them out if you look online. Yeah, I don't think there's no else. This one looks good from Mezco, the Silent Hill, the Pyramid Head one, £42. Comes out in April 23. Deluxe box set. So yeah, it looks good. Let's get back to Pyramid Head. I don't know where Pyramid's gone. There we go. Any more? Should be more pictures. I can't find them now. So yeah, it looks okay. I'm not rushing to get this one. I am a fan of Silent Hill, but I'm not rushing to get this one. Get a nice little background with it. I reckon it's just like cardboard background. I don't think it'll be a real strong, like sort of, say like wood, you know, like thin wood or something that could have done as a background base, but I don't think it is. I think it's just like a cardboard base, what you get usually on your back of your NECA ones. So nothing exciting there. Chucky doll. This one looks absolutely fantastic. This one. I absolutely love this one, and it's pretty expensive though. It's like 499, so it's like 500 quid. Comes out, it's already out now anyway. It just says it's for pre-order, but it's not actually out now because we're not in December yet. But it comes out in December. We're in November right now, so it comes out next month. This one looks really, really good. I absolutely love the head sculpts on this. The head sculpt is absolutely fantastic. The clothing looks really, really good. Got the boots and everything, and the back of him. That head sculpt is absolutely brilliant. And with this one as well, but I don't think they've released anything else, but you can take his hands off, and that looks like I don't know if that's like a button or something from the top. Or actually, I think that's like a magnet in there for his knife, so he can hold his knife, so he won't drop it. But you can see his hands come off, and his head comes off. So I'm assuming that they're going to release them later on down the line, different head sculpts, and then change his hands and stuff, so you can have him. It's probably the original look like the original Chucky, and the one where he loses his hand, and probably you could get the burnt look on his face. Not, is it burnt look? No, it's he's had his face, side of his face chopped off on him. So yeah, I think that's what that looks like to me. That's what I'm going to be doing, releasing the extra head sculpts and everything. Looks really, really good. Absolutely love that one. Out of my price range, that though, there's no way I would pay that much for one piece. I think that is about it. And the rest is just older stuff. So yeah, you have to let me know what you think, guys. What you're looking forward to coming out. There's other stuff coming out, but they ain't got it on here. Obviously, there's loads of new NECA stuff coming out, but they ain't actual no proper dates of when this stuff's coming out. But there's some good stuff coming out. But yeah, that one is probably at the top of my list. This one, because I think the edge sculpt's so good on it. And again, this one's good, but I don't really want to get another Michael Myers. I don't want to keep getting the same figure or one scale figure on the shelf. I don't like that look. I want just the one. So yeah. So just let us know in the comments what you're looking forward to, things coming out for next year. And if you like this video, don't forget to hit the thumbs up. Subscribe for me if you haven't subscribed, and we'll see you in the next video. So again, thanks for watching. Bye bye.